Hi guys, hope you're doing well and welcome back to another juggling tutorial. So, I hope you've been getting on well with yesterday's trick and the previous tricks. I'd love to know how your progression is going, so let me know in the comments below. Today's trick, we're going to be bringing back a favourite throw from the past couple of videos. You may recognise it, it's this zip throw. And I'm sure you'll be familiar with this from tricks such as the box from a couple of days ago and the shower from last week. Today's trick is similar but different. It's called the 4-4-1, like this. And these column throws are the 4s, and the 1 is the one that zips across, which is sight swap, but I'll explain more about that in another video. So, similar but different, as I said. The main difference is with the box and the shower, you're zipping across at the same time as you're throwing the other ball. So with the box you're going at the same time, with the shower you're going at the same time, and with this trick, the 4-4-1, you're doing it at different times, so you're doing up and then across. So because of this, I would say it's maybe worth not practicing both on the same day. So just practice the 4-4-1 only today, so you don't get confused about at the same time or at different times. But by no means do you need to have mastered the box or the shower, and to be honest, you probably don't need to have done them at all. But anyway, let's get started. So let's warm up this throw, the zip across one throw, and then let's warm up the throwing up just in a column, like this. Not too low, not too high. Get 2 balls once you feel ready, and then you're going to do 2 high in a row, in a column, sorry, going from their own hands back into their own hands, like this. And then you're going to do, when you're comfortable with that, you're going to do 1 going up and 1 zipping across. Just remember, not at the same time. So you're going to throw this one up, you're going to zip this across, and then you're going to zip it back. So across, back, like this. If you need to ease into that, you can do up, across, catch, and then when you feel ready, you can do up, across, back, across, like this. Do that on both sides, up, across, back, across, up, across, back, and across. And when you feel a bit more comfortable with that, let's move on to the 3 balls. And we're going to hold them as we usually do with like this. And the first ball, as usual, will be this one from the hand that has 2 in. And we're going to just begin with that first exercise. So you're just going to throw 2 up. So up, up, just to get used to the first 2 throws of this trick. So you may notice that I'm just holding this one in my hand, but in a minute, this one is going to be the one that zips across. So when you're comfortable with that, as I just said, we're going to zip this one across. And the time to zip it across is as soon as you throw the second ball up in its column. So first one column, second one column, and then that's when you zip it. There's not a lot of time to think in this trick, so it's almost as soon as this leaves your hand, start to zip. I'll show you. Up, up, zip. Then from the other side, well, do that from that side a load of times. Up, zip. Up, zip. Up, zip. Up, zip. Other side. And just make sure that you're doing each throw at its own time. So 1, 2, 3. It's not like really relaxed, like 1, 2, 3. It's like 1, 2, 3. It's quite a rush, but it's still at the same at their own times. A little thing to note about the zip: you do not necessarily need to be from here zipping it across like that. You can, but you can also move a little bit closer, and it's not like you're passing it like that, but you kind of can do that, or you can at least make it like very easy to manage, and then as you feel more comfortable you can make that distance a little bit further. So just to reiterate, I wouldn't recommend literally doing that, but don't stay out like this because you might find that quite tough, and find a good balance in the middle. So the other thing to note about this trick is that each ball is going to be doing every position in the pattern. And what I mean by that is, let's take the box for example. So with the box, you can see that the ball in the middle is always in the middle, and the sides, the columns are always the same ball as well. Whereas this trick, I'll try and demonstrate with this big ball. It's a little bit awkward, but with this trick, all the balls change position. So the first ball to zip is then going to be a column on this side if I'm zipping it across. So I'll show you with the big blue ball to be the zip one. I'll try. See that? So keep going a little bit. So you can see all the balls kind of have a time in every position, and then they just cycle it. So all of that was just to say, after the first 3 throws, the next step is to make that zip be a column before the previous column comes down. So 1, 2, zip, and then before that comes down all the way, you're going to throw that one up, and that has just been zipped to you, and you're going to throw it up. So across, up. And you may have guessed it, once you get used to that, the column from that side that's just coming down before you threw your previous zip up is going to be the new zip. So it's going to be zip, up, and then this column is going to be the new zip. So the next thing to do, once you're comfortable with this, is we're going to do the next throw column on the right, and then we're going to try and add the zip in as I just explained. So we're going to go up, up, across, up, and then that'll be when you do the zip. Up, up, across, up, and a zip, sorry. Is that making sense? So do it a couple more times. And I'm trying to slow this down, by the way, guys. So I would not say to throw as high as me. I'm just trying to do it so you can like see it really clearly. Up, up, across, across, up, across. Usually, in terms of how high would I do it, I'd probably do it about this high. Maybe learn it slightly higher. Anything else to mention about this trick? Probably not really. I mean, practice it. Practice, try and get to at least like 6 throws. That would be great if you could go up, up, across, up, across. And yeah, it's going to be, it might take a couple of days. I would not imagine you could learn it in one day, but yeah, I hope you get on well with it. I'd love to know how you're getting on, so please leave me a comment, give me some feedback on my teaching, etc. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys. Well, I don't see you guys, but you look forward to seeing me tomorrow. Anyway, hope you have a lovely day and goodbye.